It needs to happen. It needs to happen. Hi, I'm Michelle, and welcome to my dead YouTube channel. That I skipped on. Okay, hold on. Let me just call my dogs. It's okay. Go sit in the living room. Go living room. Go sit on the couch. It's cool. This is gonna be your life for a while. I had a few videos filmed with jumping off point. It doesn't matter. It's Vlogmas. I know it's November. It's 30th of November. I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday I was thinking I need to plan Vlogmas, but I had a very stressful weekend. Once again, it's my human experience. We invited people over. It was a whole thing. I have my unresolved things that are happening in my head because of anxiety and social anxiety and all of that. So I literally took yesterday off. I watched an iCarly. I binged iCarly and then the end of iCarly video. I will be linking both of those videos down below. There's a lot of shows that I don't watch. Let me do my makeup while I talk to you. There's a lot of shows that I don't watch, but I know exactly what's going on in them, and it's because of YouTube videos like that. Like for instance, I watched video deep diving Pretty Little Liars, so I know exactly what's happening there. Gossip Girl. I didn't really watch Gossip Girl so intensely, and when I started watching, they took it off Netflix, and I was thankful. It's the same thing happened with Gilmore Girls. I started watching Gilmore Girls. Lorelai annoyed the heck out of me. I am a bit older than what Lorelai is in the start of Gilmore Girls, and I think it's just because I could not relate to her because she's still out here acting like a child, and I know adulthood is a myth, and that I realized a lot lately, that adulthood is a myth. But unfortunately, when you are responsible for a child, you can't afford to act like that in such an immature way. Anyway, I could not finish watching Gilmore Girls. They annoyed the heck out of me. So I find out what happens in the shows by watching creators on Facebook. So, YouTube. I didn't even go on Facebook. I don't even want to talk about Facebook. That's where my first Vlogmas ever was, on Facebook in 2016. And years after that, I tried to do Vlogmas again. This year, I really want to try and do Vlogmas because I'm medicated, and I think I am ready to try and do a big project like this. I thought about coming back a while ago, but I think it was just an adjustment to be medicated. If you are wondering, Michelle, medicated, what does that mean? Now, first off, I'm going to talk to you now. I'm going to talk to you. I want to tell you I am fine. I'm okay. It's okay. I mean, I've got my boys, and even though you can't see them, Blackpink is right here. I've got friends, I've got family, I've got my husband, so don't stress. I will later maybe do a video, but eventually it came out. I did some research, and by research I don't mean go on Facebook and go on TikTok. Actually, TikTok is actually the one that made me realize, maybe it's ADHD. So I specifically went to go read up documentation on ADHD in women. I went to the doctor later, and Yes, I went to go see a psychiatrist. My boy! What do you want? Go away! Went to go see a psychiatrist. Yes, it turns out that's a thing for me. So for the first time, I am fully medicated for ADHD. I am feeling a lot better regarding my life and the things that I'm doing. It's wild. Me getting help, me going through the motions of resetting myself to function normally in this world. I will maybe someday, if there's interest, I'll make a video regarding that. All I have to say is ADHD, it's not just a young white boy in primary school problem. That was my feeling regarding it. I always thought that it's a young boy, white boy sickness because they have the Ritalin. Meanwhile, I'm suffering in that same class with those children, and nobody noticed it. I noticed it as an adult. I realized I had a problem, and what can I do? Another thing that prompted me to get help is one of my close school friends. She unfortunately passed away due to COVID pneumonia with complications with diabetes. That also made me look back into my life and think about what I want to do with my life, and yeah, it's still something that, like, it's a reality. I know I'm smiling, but it's sad. She's one of my first close friends that I've known for years and years, who passed away, and due to COVID and her social arrangements and my social arrangements, we didn't see each other for years after that, but we still sent each other WhatsApp messages and stayed in contact like that. But the sad thing is, I got vaccinated. I was vaccinated with Johnson & Johnson, and I got vaccinated the Thursday, and Saturday Alicia passed away. And yeah, condolences to her mother, her father, and her sister. Her sister is the one that contacted me, and I mean, get vaccinated, guys. Get vaccinated. We had friends over recently, and I push for vaccination. Get vaccinated. Yes, you feel sick, but I'd rather feel sick than be dead or be at somebody's funeral because they passed away. And at this point, it's easily available at a lot of places. Personally, I'm also talking out of my perspective. I'm a palm-colored person, but in my neighborhood, there's lots of different people, and when I went to get vaccinated, there were lots of different types of people. There were palm-colored people, there were people that worked day jobs, there were people who clearly they were there with their overalls on, so it wasn't a specific color thing. I'm just saying that because I know my experience would be different than somebody else's. Personally, there's a lot of places now more than ever. It's not like it was like in August over the winter period where it was only at certain clinics. Check in to see where you can go for a vaccination. I was also very lucky in that I could get I had an option between Johnson & Johnson and Pfizer. Guys, get vaccinated. I cannot say that enough. I know it's sad to think sick, but the problem is there's people dying, and I do not want to be responsible for anybody to pass away. I don't want to suffer in hospital like many of these people do. Get vaccinated. Now, YouTube's gonna mark my video now. It's good. Mark my video, YouTube. Put vaccine information. Actually, I will also be putting vaccine information in my thing down below, my description box. Get vaccinated, guys. Okay, I think I am gonna watch Philip DeFranco. I will link his YouTube channel down below. That's where I go get my information. And also, I am so proud of being South African, and our scientists finding this new finding. Unfortunately, we had to get punished for finding a new finding. Editing Michelle here. The next part, I was very rude, so I'm gonna edit that out. But yes, thank you for the travel ban, even though we are helping you, world. You're welcome. I did this with my neutrals palette. I freaking love this palette. I don't think they make it anymore. I think it's good. I think I'm actually going to use this. Do I want to use a setting spray? Yes. I was thinking of setting up the Christmas tree today. And making a good Christmas dinner for me and my husband. That's been our tradition the last few years. I'm not sure what we're gonna find at Pick n Pay today. It was Black Friday, but I stopped participating in South African Black Fridays because it's a scam. Most of the items that they sell you is things that you don't need, that they bought bulk of and they are selling it for cheap. But you'll find that you just don't use it. Eventually you're gonna throw whatever away because it's not needed. It's our Black Friday, for anybody else watching, is not the same as, for instance, the American Black Friday. We don't like companies hype, so you can buy from them at some discount. But let me be real with you. During the whole year, some of these companies give better discounts other parts of the year. So I would rather save my money and wait for the better discounts other times of the year, or buy the item that I want when it's on a special. Just keep your eyes on the circulars. That's my hot take as an adult on Black Friday. So, just came from Pick n Pay. Let me take my car out of gear so I can just cruise down here. Pick n Pay, they are claiming all these specials, but I don't know, guys. I personally like these Christmas specials because, once again, because they put a red sticker on it and put it in a special section and tell you that this is a good price, it's not. I bought a few things, so what I'm going to do now is we are going to go inside, and first I think I'll show you guys again the display my dogs have towards me, to show you that I'm not the favorite one. So let's take everything inside. Okay, so here's the situation. Here's Michelle. There's all my stuff that I bought. And here's my dogs. Now, they weren't outside for that long. They were outside, all in all, for, I would say, like 45 minutes. And I was very fast at the delay. Now, look at him twirling. Did you see that twirling action? That means he's excited. He's very excited to be inside. You think it's for mommy? Hello! Hey! Hello, say hello for mommy! Say hello for mommy! Johnny, hello! Hello! Wow! No kiss for mommy. No kiss. I should have probably washed my hands first. Let me wash my hands because with Omicron. I don't feel like getting sick again this Christmas season. I'm going to need you to ignore the mess that's on the stovetop. We can pretend that that's not there. So I always enjoy starting my Christmas with an item. I'm the only one in my household that we eat. Okay, first off, this one is the mango one. So these are off. These things are killer expensive. Let's see. Unfortunately, a lot of times the quality of the items decline as it goes on. Son, do you want a cookie? Do you want a biscuit? Okay. Why are you crying? You cry and now you don't want to take that treat. You guys, eh? Is that correct? I guess it's okay. Oh, I also changed my shirt because I started sweating through the other shirt. Now I need to wash my hands. You know this stuff will literally kill you, Charlie. You know it will kill you. Dead, dead, dead. More than the word dead. Today I'm actually going to start making, I wouldn't say it's food for my dogs. It's like a supplement, like a lot of, with their dry food. We give them jock dry food. And we always used to give them petlies in a can. Eventually it costs a bit of money to give them that food, and it's, you don't know what's in there necessarily. So I started, it sounds like a lot of work, but it's actually a lot cheaper than buying petlies for a week. I have a bag full of bones. This bag, for instance, cost 3 rand 10 cents. Is it 10 cents? 3 rand 1 cent, whatever that means. I'm gonna roast these bones down for 35 minutes. Then I usually let them cool down, and then we're going to take out my slow cooker. Put all the bones in the slow cooker with water. Then it's going to cook for, it's going to go for a slow boil for 48 hours, roundabouts there. And then we have a gelatin base. That's basically how you make bone broth. I'm giving them bone broth, but it just gels and then it stays in the fridge. I don't know what type of people watch my things, but I've got a whole chicken over here that I want to process, and I don't know if I want to brine it or if I just want to put some salt on it. I'm not going to show how I do that because I know there's some people who might not like watching that type of content. I usually, when we put up the Christmas tree, I like to make it special with a nice meal. I bought some blueberries. I have some bacon in the fridge with cheese. Every time I eat that, I think of my friend that had passed away. That was one of the starters that we had one evening that we went to eat out, and yes, it just reminds me of her, and I would like to think of her. it for the day. I thought we were gonna put up the Christmas tree, but my husband said no, it's for the 1st of December. I don't know. I thought nobody made the rules, but clearly he makes the rules. Is that the weather? I'm gonna go check the weather outside. See you tomorrow. Bye. So I'm downloading all the videos now, and the weather is getting heavier